Okay, just want to give a quick few minutes running through WebGL, Xfreedom and Blender. What I've done, put a site up at my normal location, siteidea.net/x3d. When it loads, it takes a while. What you will see is a silhouette of a bike and then 4 images. It takes a few seconds based on your connection speed. Maybe it's going to come a little bit quicker than that. Okay, there's the silhouette of the bike. 4 images. What I can do is click the image and it paints it onto the silhouette. This is, just for reference, actually 3D. So I can control it with the mouse. If you've got a mouse wheel to hand, you can roll it to zoom in and zoom out. You can spin the thing around, get a view on all sides of it, get a feel for it. Of these 4 images, this is the most useful one. This allows you to see exactly where a pixel will go on the model. So if you're interested in saying this line that's just above the wheel arch, all you've got to do is count it up from the bottom and then have a look on the original image and work out whereabouts that would be. So you can see I've got the 2 wheels up here. I have the tyre laid out flat along here. I have the top of the side, the bottom of the side, the inside of the wheel arch and the actual bottom of the bike itself. Okay, they're all painted up in the same kind of way, right? What it means is that if you draw over things and you know exactly where the lines are going to be, then you can position things quite carefully and have designs work out the way you want them to. Here's a quick example. You see I've got the wheels here, they're spirals. I have this text, I am above the line, I am below, and that line, which is pretty much straight on the image, comes out mapped. It follows the curve of the bike here, so it just goes up over that wheel. Okay, and it's got quite an attractive shape to it. And the stripe there that's running right along the top of the bike is obviously this stripe here. The image is mirrored, so you're going to get the same thing in reverse on the other side. Okay. What you can also do though, and things that are more interesting, is you can load up any image you want if you've got an image that's on the web. So supposing you're going searching for a set of flowers, say you go here, full size image, grab this URL, and I'm going to copy that and drop it in here, paste that, go, and here it is covered in flowers. Now that image specifically was exactly 512 pixels by 512 pixels. They don't have to be exactly that size, they can be 1024 by 1024. As long as it's a power of 2, it'll work fine. If it's too big, it'll take too long to load, it'll be a bit boring. But it'll work with any kind of image tool. So you can do it with GIFs, you can do it with JPEGs. Let me pull up this one full size here, and copy that, and paste it in here. And you'll see it's pretty quick. Once you get going, it's pretty quick. Okay, so it's a little bit dirty looking really for us. Maybe I'll have another search. Come back. I'm using Google to do these image searches, by the way. You can see I've got a choice down here of how big the image should be. I'm going to put in 1024 for a second. 1024 by 1024. I probably won't find anything for that. I shall have a look for dot a row instead. Lovely. There, perfect. That'll do. Let's have that and grab this, copy that and drop it in here. Paste it in there and go, and I'm rewrapping it now. So you see I've got these creatures on the side, the wheels from a different place, and on the top there it looks like it might be a little bit of May. I'm not entirely sure what that is. So that is how you use any image from the web to see what it would look like if you wrapped it around a bike. You can also, of course, create your own versions, as long as you've got a bit of web space to put them at. So let me show you how that works. I'm going to save this image for now. I'm just going to call it my temp file, and I'm going to open that up in Photoshop. Right, what I've got now is a basic map for it all. So if I create a new layer on top of this, this is going to be my active layer. I'm going to set the mode while I'm here just to darken so I can see what I'm doing through it. Okay, and let's take a bit of time to just paint in. Can I grab a brush? Let's paint in the roof line here. Let that be nice and blue. I'm going to draw a lovely little line along the centre here. Not a brilliant drawing, Andy. Okay, and another one around the wheel arch at the bottom here. That'll do. Okay, and then what else do we have? In yellow, I think I will paint a line along the middle. So remember, that's going to be in the middle of the mesh, so it's going to show up twice as thick as I paint it. I'm going to write down here, again in a different colour. Let me pick up another colour. I'm going to have my name. So a nice pink colour. And D A. And why not have a little heart in the wheel? It's in the back of the wheel arch, no one will ever know it's there. Let me go up there and put another one in here, and I shall have a star on that wheel, and a star on the other side of the wheel too. The bottom here is unpainted at the moment, so let me just paint that. I'm going to make that black. I'm going to put a big arrow on it. Okay. It doesn't matter too much if you go over the edges because it's not going to show. As long as I don't stray into this bit. And let's put what might be an indicator there and what could be a light there maybe. The visor I'm going to colour in. Make that black. Lovely. And the tyre I will have as black as well. Okay. That done. I just go and save that for the web. It's going to be a PNG file. I will save it. I'm going to put it in my local host folder. I'm actually running a website here, so I'm going to call that my temp file. Fine. Okay, now moment of truth. I should be able to come back to here if I can remember the address of that file. And normally this take a little bit longer because you'd have to upload it to a website. I say I'm running one locally, so I'm okay. Local host x3d. Where did I put it? Let me think. Skins. And what did I call the file? My temp file. My temp file.png. Go. If I got that right, then here we are. And the A paint onto the side, nice big star. Yeah, and the A written backwards on that side. And I could continue working on that, so I can come back in here and say actually that yellow line isn't really dark enough. So let me decide instead. Pick a bit of darker yellow, and we're going to rework this line a little. Oops. Try again. There you go. That's better. Slightly darker line, and I'm going to have some more colours while I'm here. Let me just get that pink back again, and I'm going to get in here and draw around the canopy area and over the top and down the back as well, and around the back here. Okay, and in the bottom. Oh, I forgot to look at the bottom. This is the very front here, by the way, so if you wanted an air intake it would be about there. What I'm also going to do while I'm here is turn off the background image. I will save this without transparency, so save that without transparency. I'll paint the whole thing white, and I'm going to put it over the same thing again. I think my temp file, I'm going to call it my temp file 2. .png, save that, come back to my website. Let's go and get that, my temp file 2.png, go. Okay, and here it is in white, so there's the darker yellow this time. There's my, I'm completely missed with the air intake, it was over here, sorry. And there's my arrow on the bottom. So that is how you paint up a bike and see whether it works or not. There is probably quite a lot more I could do with it. I could probably make it a little bit easier to use, but that is live and on the web. You are more than welcome to play with it. If you do, let me know how you get on. Cheers, bye bye.